Okay, we're here with safety Craig Woodson. Well, go ahead, as usual. If you have a question for Craig, let me know in the chat, and I'll call upon you. We'll get started with Jake Curtis from Cal Sports Report. Go ahead, Jake.
Go on to somebody else.
Okay. Anybody else have a question right now for Craig?
Yeah, I do. I put it in the chat.
Go ahead, Jim.
Hey, Craig. You guys had a big influx from experienced DBs coming into the program this off season. How's that changed the dynamic in the DB room?
I think it just give us a lot more depth, to be honest with you. We just, have a lot more players that's available, but also just more people coming in, just hungry to, improve this DB group, just make us better collectively as a whole. Our main objective is to go out there and lock down the offense, the receivers. So, just having more people who's, fresh and ready to get on the field each time of the games or, just wherever we have going on, that's just gonna help us as a defense, just having fresh legs, but just having more competitors, just being able to push other guys in the group just to be as best as they can. So I think that that's really been the main thing this offseason, really just having those guys come in and just push other people in the group just to help build up this DB.
You've got a pretty long list of defensive linemen that are still out this spring ball, including a name or two that was playing late last season. Do you feel like you guys have the experience now to maybe still be able to play more man than last season just because you've got guys that have done it more, despite the fact that the pass rush might not be as strong as it'll be in the fall?
Yeah, for sure. There's man coverage is definitely something that we've been, working on this offseason as well. Just being able to stay in front of receivers, just not having to depend on playing zone and being able to switch things up in the defense. If we're going like cover 0 or cover 1 or just whatever we're doing, just being able to develop that and just, have that tool available for us, that's just going to be beneficial when it comes to the season. So, regardless of what's going on up front or, whatever guys we have, we're going to be ready to play man coverage, whenever it's called.
What are your thoughts on what you guys, Daniel Scott's been doing in the bowl games and in the combine? It's been pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah, for sure. D's my guy, and just seeing him being successful and, everything he got going on with the combine, which he did pretty good at, and then, Senior Bowl as well, he did great. So, just having him in my corner, just talking to him, seeing his experience, so I'm just really happy for him, and I'm excited to see, what the next level is for him. But just also being able to talk to him and get guidance and things like that just help me when this upcoming season and then just, further on.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll go to Ryan Young from Rivals.
And going back to those the newcomers at DB, what have you learned about those guys so far? What stood out to you as you've gotten to know them the last couple months?
It's definitely a lot of different personalities, I would say. I guess all three of them, they're not really as much talkers, but, when it comes to being on the field, they're going to work hard. They're going to, like I said, they're pushing the other guys in the group just to, compete, just being able to, make each other better each day we come out there. So it's really been the main thing. As we spend more time this off season and then in the summer, just spending more time, we'll get to know them more in depth. But right now, they're all cool guys and, they love the game of football. So I think just having that in the DB group, that's just beneficial for us.
And then as you all took stock of last season and kind of processed everything, what's the major emphasis for the defense coming into 2023 to one thing that you want to be better at, you want to do differently this year?
Personally or as a defense?
As a collective defense.
I think that, last year we didn't play up to our standard, when it comes to just, holding other teams to points and just the little things, just executing. I think that, working on just especially tackling, that's one thing as a defense that we need to do collectively. We need to be better at tackling and getting guys on the ground and just not allowing just more yards to be gained, whatever run or pass, whatever. And just also just executing the calls, whatever's called by Coach Sermon or whoever's calling during the game, just executing the calls and being able to, have that diversity when it comes to, what we're calling, and not just depending on, one call that might work, but just executing everything that's been asked of us. I think that will help us.
Thanks.
Okay, now Jake, are you ready? Go back to Jake if you are.
Yeah, 100% healthy next year, and are you healthier now than you were then?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a lot better now. Even last season I was pretty good, but having a lot more time and being able to develop my body, and just having more time to really just build my strength back and get muscles going and quicken my feet, just things like that. I'm definitely a lot better than I was last season. So really, I'm just excited to just improve on that and just build and just be better and faster next season.
A bunch of DBs from Cal have done well in the NFL, and they weren't necessarily really high prospect recruits either. What do you attribute to?
I'm just trying to be the next one, really, if we're being honest with you. When it comes to Cal, we're having DBs go to the NFL almost every year. And, I'm trying to be the next in line, and, whoever's after me be the next in line. We're just building these guys. I mean, we have a good foundation when it comes to DBs, just being able to excel when it comes to being in the league. So it's definitely a lot of, guidance, because I still talk to Cam Bynum and Ashton and Jayhawk and Elijah, all those guys. So being able to just communicate with them and just talk to them, they can give me game and just help out, take things from them that I can put into my game and just make me better. So, like I said, I'm just trying to be the next guy up.
Is there anything about the program that prepares DBs particularly?
I think we have a good line of DB coaches that have come through. Coach Wilcox is also, he was a safety as well. So, he comes into the meetings and talks to us sometimes. And but I think that we really have had a good solid foundation of DB coaches that's come through here. And, each guy has his own style of coaching, but, it's been beneficial for, anybody who's come through the program. But, as well, I think that the things that we structure here at Cal, just like practices and things like that, they kind of similar to how the things are in the NFL. So I think that's really beneficial for just anybody that's going up to the next level.